English is so bad.
It's okay.
When I was 8, and yeah, I studied for like 3 years, and I figured out that beatbox at the same time. So it's like trying to sing and mix it with beatbox because I have like old stuff influences like Russell, Rips One, and so they always like used to sing and then come up with crazy bass.
Hell yeah.
So I always try to like sing like I try to sing good, and then like make the build up like, and then the fucking bass like.
Yeah. I mean, that bass line sound. Explain to me that. Where is that? Is that deep to close to the chest?
No, it's not. It's really really aft. It's like in the larynx.
Yeah.
So you need to push pressure in this part of the larynx. So it's like in this part.
Really?
It's like.
And do you think in part that is to do with technique, or is it an individual physical thing?
I think it's really difficult to come up with this sound because I was like developing this like for 5 years.
Yeah.
So at first the song was shit, dude, like, and then I just try to push it harder and harder, and then I try to make it lower because it's like two sounds. This. And then you put more bass on it, like.
Wow. So it's almost double sound that you're trying to push through.
Yeah, so it's double. It's like. And actually, you can get it fucking triple, like.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing as well. And there's a real kind of like gargle kind
Yeah.
of strain to it.
Actually, don't try this at home. You can fuck trap your throat. I'm working with a phonetic doctor in Chile who puts me like a fucking camera on my fucking nose, and it was like he was checking my throat, and it's really fucked up. And he told me like you need to do these exercises and you're going to be okay. And now I'm good, but back then I was so shitty, man. Like I have to use like how did that is in English? Ulcer.
You had to your what, the larynx, this bit here?
No, in the fake vocal cords. There's two types of vocal cords. The vocal cords do this.
That's right, yes.
And it's one like in the top is like bigger, and I have.
That's right, yeah, and the one
I
that's
have like
smaller.
an injury in that part.
Okay.
It was freaking insane just by making this noise. So please don't try it at home.
Do you have to warm up to do that sound now?
Yeah, so much. Like
Wow.
it's not so much exercise. Just do it like. And actually do like then you warm up, like do that shit for 30 minutes and you're going to be okay.
30 minutes. It sounds like such an aggressive sound.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, bro, like you're gonna fucking crush your throat. But then that really did, for me, it sent a signal to other people out there that there's nothing you can't do.
Yeah, actually.
That I think is what that sound did for you. Because when people heard you do that, my generation, new generation, when they heard you do that, my opinion is you set the standard of I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Actually, for real, I was fucking my throat so bad, but now I'm good. Yeah. But I don't know, I just do it for the fucking bass, you know? I just want to come up with the crazy bass, and I was practicing so much. Actually, one day I fucking spit blood, like it was fucking blood. So.
No. And how long? So 5 years of training and you still spat blood?
No, it was happened to me just one day.
Yeah.
It was really shitty. Next day I cannot eat and shit. I was like drinking water like painfully.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so crazy.
Do you think people like Corey Taylor from Slipknot?
Yeah.
Do you think he has that same problem?
I don't think so because maybe he has so much money, so he can pay for a fucking doctor.
Yeah, like, fuck that, I'm cool.
But I used to have a band back in the days when, like, 2012, and I used to scream too. So, but for that reason, I have like some techniques, like, to come up with these crazy sounds. Like, I used to scream in a band, like,
Which is strain. That's strain in there, yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of singers do that to create their own voice.
Yes.
Don't they?
So with that sound, I can develop like more bass, like. and so much crazy noises. Just you try to push the fucking limits and then you get it, but it's hard work.
All right, now I'm really going to have to like go into this. Okay, so give me 3 varieties of that bass sound.
Okay, this one is outward.
Yeah. Okay.
This one is inward.
Right.
And this one is inward, but it's like kind of different. It's like
Right, okay. So now I'm going to autopsy that. And now I'm going to dissect. Right, so when you're practicing these sounds individually, the natural thing in your head is, okay, I can do it outward, but can I do it inward?
yeah,
Right? But what comes first? Did you try it inward first or outward?
outward.
Outward first.
Yeah, that's the reason I can develop like the same vibration but inward.
Okay.
Because I was really hard. Like I used to make my throat bass like whoa, whoa, but I was telling like that's so normal.
Yeah, that's so normal. Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, what I can do? It was like, and then I come up with that shit.
Okay, so that was my next question. How did you come up with it? But secondly, did you like, were you thinking musically when you were doing it? Or, because, this is like a sound effect.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to dubstep and shit?
Of course.
Yeah. I listen so much to Skrillex, Trollboy, like dubstep musicians like Someboy and shit.
Of course,
so,
Someboy's the Don, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's old school, like, legend.
Yeah, I know. So for that reason, I just was like hearing that fucking music and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds pretty fucking dirty. I have to try it. Like, that's why, because I really fucking love dubstep and actually I love like every genre of EDM. Like, I don't know, like fucking house, like bass house, like everything.
Mm-hmm. Who do you check for beatbox wise? Like now,
What?
who inspires you beatbox wise now?
Back in the days, Rip Swan, now Dilo, because I think he's like the most fucking original beatboxer now.
Yeah, he's...
But I don't know, maybe in 1 year there's going to be another fucking